Uh, 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 uh. Can you hear me? Hi.
You
Oh,
Hi.
hi.
Ah.
Wah. Konniya, a tomato-loving cat girl. My name is Kisa Niya. Wait, let me redo. Konniya, a tomato-loving cat girl of all trades. My name is Kisa Niya. Welcome to my stream. I got a bit ahead of myself there. Thank you so much for coming.
Sorry.
We are back with more Umineko no Naku Koro ni, aka seagulls when they cry, or Umineko when they cry. We are back to spin some more chessboards. Welcome everyone. Let me say hi to the chats. Hi Cryptiv, so nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hi Valeria, welcome. Konniya. Hi Dampere Matt. Hi Matt so much. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Konniya. Hi Leo, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for coming. Konniya. Hi Thorin, so nice to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Make yourself cozy. Hi Christoph, so nice to see you. I saw you on the last stream too. Welcome, welcome. Hi Prism. Oh my god, hi. Hi Bestie. Oh my god, you did not see that. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm like a tiny bit late because as always, I was tweaking my model last second. Yeah, I have new bangs. I have new bangs. They kind of make me look like ReZero maids. Kind of make me look like Ram and Ram.
Oh my god, they do!
But yeah,
you look so cute!
Thank you! I've been like really thinking about adding long bangs like that because you know I love adding new hairstyles to myself. I love combining them and all. Thank you for lurking, Cryptiv. Yeah. Oh, hi, Sprout. So nice to see you. Konniya. They look kind of emo. Well, yeah, I am a part of Roar XD stream team, so it is very on brand for me. Yeah, but I get really into it before the stream, and I'm like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, and a lot of the time, and I mean like a lot of the time, I will just end up updating my models like a little bit here and there. Thank you so much for checking in. Don't forget to check in, everyone. Arrow, thank you so much for coming. Konniya. I didn't know they're called peekaboo bangs. But yeah, I also, like, completely not related to what I was talking about, but I had a little cooking accident earlier. So I was cooking pudding or flan, whatever you want to call it, or custard, I guess. They're like all very similar. So whichever. And I've cooked it like plenty times before. I usually do it in a water bath. Basically, it's either in the oven or in a deep pan. You fill it like part way with water, and then you put glasses full of pudding mixture in and cover it with aluminum foil. So they are kind of steaming in there. It just cooks better and more evenly that way. Anyway, that's not the problem. Like I said, I've done it plenty times before. Sometimes I just start craving so hard homemade pudding. So I wanted to do that. But you know, like when you think of pudding, you think of the brown caramel on top of it. It happens because like you usually pour caramel on the bottom of the glass, and then when it's all done, you just flip it over to let it out of the glass on a plate, and that's when caramel like drips down so yummily, and like it looks really good, it tastes really good, but for the life of me, I can never get it right. Like caramel has it out for me for some reason. Like, conceptually, extremely easy. You just take sugar and sometimes water. You don't have to take water, but it's easier to dissolve the sugar that way. Caramel is just so tricky because once it starts browning, it's like literally a matter of milliseconds when it's like not yet ready and then overcooked. And this time I think I overcooked it. So when the caramel was ready, I did pour it into the glasses, which were made, of actual glass, because they keep the best in the oven, because mostly glass is safe to put in the oven. But since the caramel was overcooked, which I did not know because it's still liquid, it's still liquidy even if it is overcooked. Like, there's no way to tell if it's overcooked until it cools down a little bit. But basically, I did prepare the glasses, and then I poured the caramel in, and the drops in the temperature after I poured pudding, which, mind you, was like, it was warm. It was not cold. Also, thank you for the pats. Yeah, so the fluctuations in the temperature ended up shattering my glasses. They did not, like, break into a million pieces. They just, like, there's, like, a crack on them. They did not fall apart or anything because caramel was basically holding it together. But I will have to get rid of them probably. I'm just, like I already knew that caramel and I did not mesh well. I still wanted to try. Like, it's not like
the pale.
It's not like I wanted to give it up forever. Like, every once in a while, I will just, try again. And I did, and I like, every time something different happens,
Frustrating.
It's such a narrow window of when caramel is, like, good enough. But yeah, basically, so I took out the pudding out of the oven. The pudding itself also kind of failed. I'm so mad. I took it out of the oven and it was still, like, too runny. Like, I knew even if I put it in the fridge, it would still be too runny. So I put it back in, and then I held it for too long. So, like, it still tastes good. I will eat it. Like, I'm the last person to waste food, but now it just takes, like, an omelet, like a sweet omelet instead of pudding.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Yeah, like.
I'm sorry the pudding went so poorly.
Danger dessert.
Danger dessert, for real.
On a lighter note, it kind of just became caramel candy. I got it off the bottom of the glass, and it's literally just caramel candy now. So I'm just gonna eat it for fun.
Sure. Caramel's still good.
Caramel is so annoying. Like, it, like, immediately hardens if it's overcooked. So it kind of became like really annoying to clean off the pan. Although, like, thankfully you can just pour, like, boiling water for a while and it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, that it just on.
What the hell is crunchy flan?
Oh, I don't know if I've ever heard of crunchy flan.
What is it with the caramel glass caramel? Yeah, maybe next time I'll try to hold caramel until it's not quite brown, but only, like, slightly yellow. I don't know if that's gonna do it.
Try.
Creme brulee.
As long as you take your glasses off first.
They're, like, really similar. I also really want to try making salted caramel. I also saw a recipe. It's actually, I linked it in my Discord server. I made a cooking channel in my Discord server, and I linked a recipe for butter caramel, I think. Butter salted caramel, or just butter caramel. I don't know. I've never, like, seen it actually being made, but it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good.
Sounds good.
Since it has butter and I think it has milk. I think it had like cream or something. So it's
Sounds
probably
really rich.
Yeah, it sounds like so juicy. So it's probably not as easy to fail as regular caramel. But yeah, it's like I'm getting to the end of this conversation, but it just makes me so upset when you're making something that only uses like 2 ingredients and you still fail. It's so frustrating.
For sure, because you're like, this is so simple. It should be. It should be, because it only has 2 ingredients. So why didn't you work?
But yeah, if you're not in my Discord server, definitely come join so you can get notifications for my art and my streams. And like I said, you can find the recipe I mentioned because it looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, let's get into Umineko. Oh, let me update the number of days left for my birthday subathon. Let's see.
We're getting closer.
Yeah. Also, Aaron took vacation days that coincide with my subathon, so you're gonna see Aaron a lot during it. I'm so excited.
Can't wait to play some visual novels.
I'm still choosing. I'm like brainstorming because like there are just so many choices. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Welcome.
You're definitely spoiled for choice when it comes to visual novels.
Yeah, there are just so many. Okay, it is now 16 days until birthday subathon. A little bit over 2 weeks. I gotta chop. Okay. Let's load. Do you like my new bangs, Indy? Got new bangs. Oh, you've been here for a while. Maybe I forgot. Oh, I see you. I see you now. I was just busy yapping. Yeah, so I've been super yappy, so you can start reading, Aaron.
Okay. There were 5 humans in the kitchen, but it was very quiet, filled only with the sound of the rain.
Hehehe, petting us.
Petty, thank you.
Thank you. How did you misspell bangs so badly?
Vamps. It was only accented by the sound of Shannon and Kumasawa washing the dishes.
Thank
Godo
you.
Was using the leftovers from breakfast and lunch as ingredients for a soup.
This like really completes my gothic look because yeah, now I look like Ramen Ram from ReZero.
Good. Rosa had suspected that poison might have been added to the food, so they decided to eat canned food, but it hadn't really been satisfying. But Goda thought that she was being too careful. So he was spontaneously creating a soup to be served only to those that wanted to drink it.
Oh. I just noticed, what the hell are power-ups in the point rewards?
Eh?
Something new?
Interesting.
Looks like something new.
Oh?
Okay. Ah!
Shannon and Kumasawa were washing the dishes that the food had been arranged on.
So last stream, if I remember they were arguing because Rosa had a gun, so she was trying to find whoever killed Jessica, and they were all ganging up on Kanon-kun.
Yes. But Battler stepped in to disprove that, but then there was another argument, well, if it wasn't Kanon, then you have to suspect the rest of the people here. And so Beato gloated a little bit, and we had more arguments about locked rooms and such, but it appears that for the moment we are at an impasse. Nobody else has died yet. We're just waiting to see how things play out.
Welcome to the locked room mystery convention.
So true. Locked rooms are one of the things that they discuss a lot. Let's see. On the inside, they thought that maybe Gora should be the one to wash them since he had been the one who wanted the food on plates in the first place, but they left their complaints unsaid for the time being. Genji and Nanja were facing each other across a crude chess set which had many years of experience. It had still only just begun.
Chess mentioned. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And because the opening game of the experienced players had been endlessly refined, looked like a ceremony where they just moved specified pieces in a specified order.
良い匂いですね。やはり缶詰ではこうはいきませんね。
開封した食材だけで作りましたので、毒が混入しているなんてことはありませんよ。皆さんの分もお作りしていますので、ぜひ食べましょう。もちろん私もお毒にしますよ。
Thank you, Goda, for taking the bullet. You will not be forgotten.
安心して召し上がってください。
本当にいい匂いですね。ゴーダさんのまかない料理は本当に美味しいです。
美味しい材料を買ってきて、美味しい料理が作れるのは当たり前です。私は師匠にあり合わせのもので美味しく作るまかない料理を極めてこそ真の料理人だと習いました。
You know, I remember very distinctively, I used to have a friend who was kind of like emo-ish when we were like in high school, and she had really long bangs, as was customary, and her mom was always talking like, oh, you're gonna mess up your vision, especially if she was only putting the bangs on one eye. And it definitely does have its reasoning, but also I did not have bangs like that, but my eyes, they do see differently. Even, yeah, I have, what was it? I have something. Astigmatism.
Oh, astigmatism.
Astigmatism. And on top of that, one of my eyes sees worse than the other one. So it's kind of fitting even for me to have bangs like that. I just thought that was funny.
Funny how it works out.
Yeah.
それはいい師匠でしたな。おかげで私はとても美味しいスープをごちそうになれそうです。
I've been thinking of having a laser eye surgery, but also glasses are like half of my personality. I'm not ready for a big step like that.
A Nia without glasses just feels wrong.
That's just gonna be like NPC.
Right?
Nobody can take away my glasses.
Pry them from your
親
cold
族
dead
の皆
paws.
様にお召し上がりいただくための材料で作ることになってしまったのは
As far as you're concerned, my glasses are a part of my body, okay?
Yup. That's just how you were built.
朝からのいろいろでお疲れなのでしょう。無理もないことです。
でもそのおかげで美味しい食材のスープが飲めるのですからね。
I know this game is not new by any means, but God, it is so refreshing to have such a huge chunk of adult and like elder characters.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Nice that
I
the cast
love
isn't...
Win. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you enjoy your stay. Don't forget to check in.
Fervently told everyone that they didn't notice the danger they were in and that they must suspect that poison was mixed in with the food. The atmosphere in this place accepted that, but their hunger wouldn't be overcome by that momentary emotion.
So I guess they are done with just eating canned food?
Yeah, they got tired of it.
They got tired.
we gotta eat other food.
Oh, we're doing really well. Before the
Yeah,
stream
we're good.
started, we were just like telling each other how much we love each other and how much we love hanging out. So love and peace on planet Earth.
It was, yeah, we were having a bestie session.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to play more VNs with you. Like, obviously, I love Umineko.
Yes, but it'll
it's
be
gonna
nice
be,
to check out some other stuff. Yeah.
It's gonna be
I love
interesting to broaden our repertoire.
Yeah.
皮肉にも普段の私たちではとても味わえないスープとなりました。できるなら客間の皆さんにもぜひ振る舞いたいところなのですが、
ローザ様のご指示に背いている以上、よした方がいいだろう。飲みたいものだけ飲むといい。
Oh, you got excited because you saw it was Umineko. Have you played it before?
見えないところで上手に息抜きするのも使用人の心得でございますものね。
Kumasawa cackled. Shannon and Goda also left. It seemed that, in an area where only their fellow servants were gathered, they could be very relaxed.
Yeah, this is just, basically the reason all of the servants are together in this scene is Rosa basically forced them out with a gun. So they really didn't have any choice. And Rosa was just like so crazy, like tense the whole time. And even after they left, like she thought that one of them might be the murderer. So she forced them out. And even after they were gone, she was like just really, really crazy stressed with her relatives. And then now that I think about it, now they changed the scene to the servants' room, to the kitchen, and they're just like having such a good time.
There was talk of the wolves and sheep puzzle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's become the metaphor. So Rosa was like, "We chased all the wolves out."
Well, now I'm thinking about the man and the goat. Oh, that was so stupid. Oh, you read the manga and saw the anime, but yeah,
the anime. Ooh. So, sorry, I would not recommend the anime to anybody looking to get into Umineko fresh, simply because the anime only covers the question arc, so the first 4 games, and the anime was coming out while the games were still coming out, so there's a lot of plot holes in the anime, and they also cut out a lot of information, so it's a very condensed adaptation.
Yeah, Umineko is a very, very,
It's a
very long
game.
novel. So
It's I found the anime originally too because I was first a Higurashi fan, and then when Umineko came out, the anime came out in 2009, and so that is also how I found it. And like, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, it's passable if that's the first way you're getting into the story. But the visual novel and manga are much better ways to experience it. The visual novel is the pinnacle, in my opinion. But the manga also is much more faithful than the anime was. And like, also, let me just briefly tangent and say that I am not a, like, in general, one version over the other purist. My favorite anime of all time is Soul Eater, and I actually like the anime better than the manga, which is not the general consensus. So you should like whatever version you like, but in Umineko's case, just because of the way the story is structured, it's a more complete experience if you read the visual novel. Because the anime
something like this happened to me with Danganronpa. Like, I played the game first, so I was like naturally really excited about the anime, and there was like a lot of talk about that. I think the same thing happened to like Persona anime, and I think the key here is to view anime. Oh, also Ace Attorney anime. There's like plethora of examples of quote-unquote bad game adaptations, but I think the key is to just see them as an addition to the games, not its own thing. Like, I know sometimes, like actually a lot of the times an anime can be seen as its own thing, especially when they add original content, but with video games, purely because just so many of these are visual novels, they tend to be very wordy, and there's just no way they could include all of that yapping into an anime. Happens to like novels adaptations as well. Exactly. just treat it as an addition, like as a really long cutscene, if you will. Just
sure.
Do not discredit all of the work on the staff part that went into it. Like you're not forced to watch it, but yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you, and I like untangling my feelings about it is probably longer than what we have time for here right now.
But keep going. Let's keep going.
No, okay. Shannon didn't like Goda's occasional dishonesty, but she knew that there was no falsehood in his childish smile when he cooked food.
Why are they suddenly making Goda kind of likable in this chapter?
Because he sucked so bad till now they have to give him a fair shake? Nor in his desire that people enjoy his food. So even though it was a little aggravating to be made to wash the dishes, she couldn't really hate him. However, they couldn't have dreamed that Rosa was calling them wolves in the parlor at exactly the same moment that they were spending their time peacefully with this.
Hi, Aquarius! Thank you so much for coming by. Hope you enjoy your stay. I am going to take over.
As you take over, I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick.
Okay. Enjoy.
You got true. Oh, thank you. I will.
Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. 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 Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
気のせいじゃないですよね。
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
You got hit with the meow beam.
Meow.
You're making her meow. It's okay, I speak cat.
Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
You tell.
Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
源氏さん、
南條先生と女たちは下がって。
Meow meow.
一体どなたなんですかな。
Who indeed?
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. What? Meow.
A knife is a knife.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. The shadow of a person suddenly shuffled into sight, landed on its knees, and fell over. Goda fell backwards onto his backside and couldn't get up. That human shadow was soaked with rain, smeared with mud, and drenched with blood.
Dramatic.
That was my dramatic escape from the Meow Meow prison.
East Meow prison.
Thank you for lots of redeems. It pissed me off just a little bit that just as I was about to start reading, I got hit with a Meow Meow beam.
Boarded by the Meow Meow beam.
Happens to the best of us. No, it's not Kanon. Kanon is dead.
カノン。大丈夫か。南條先生。
It was Kanon? Huh?
What?
Huh? His breath was feeble, and the puddles of mud he left quickly became drenched bright red. When Nanju held him and turned him face up, there was a deep, gruesome scar right in the center of his chest, as though a spear or something had been stuck there. Even now, deep red blood poured out from there.
これはひどいですよ。
I did bring water, but I forgot to refill my my cups. I'm like really suspicious. Could this really be Kanon, or is it just Beato, I don't know, making some of her minions morph into him?
You should definitely be suspicious.
I'm really sus.
Where Beato is concerned, always be
I'm
sus.
so sus. Water ASMR.
That good boring action.
I'm so excited to potentially do ASMR stream since it is one of the subathon rewards.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying so hard to keep myself from saying, oh, I'm gonna do those things anyway someday, even if I don't reach them. Because I don't want to discourage people.
Sure.
But to be fair, to be honest, and all honestly, to be entirely fair, subathon rewards are definitely like going to happen earlier than whatever eventually I'm talking about otherwise.
Yeah. This is the chance to see this stuff as soon as possible rather than waiting for who knows how long.
For, whatever observable future.
Yeah.
どうしましょう。救急箱ですか。救急箱ですか。
カノンさん、傷口に手を当てて。
As much as I want Kanon to be alive, it's just really hard to believe in.
しっかり押さえてください。使用人室のベッドに運びましょう。
We even saw his ghost.
皆さん、手を貸してください。
さあカノンさん。
I guess it's not at all beyond Beato's ability, since she literally I don't know how the logistics of it goes, but she recreated or went back in time somehow. This whole game.
Indeed.
Maybe she I don't know.
しばらく我慢してください。
しっかりして。もう大丈夫よ。だから傷口から手を離さないで。
とにかく使用人室へ運ぼう。熊沢ローザ様にカノンが見つかったことの報告を。
待って。
Oh god, I think it's just Beato playing all of us, and he's gonna say something incriminating against one of the other people or something. And then not everyone's gonna hear it, and then Rosa might flip that maybe she's gonna think that the servants are conspiring against them.
ローザ様にはダメ。
待ってください。カノンさんがローザ様にはダメだと言っています。
どういう意味なの、カノン君。
今はいい。早く使用人室へ運ぼう。
An out of canon experience.
熊沢、ローザ様にはまだお伝えするな。カノンに事情を聞いてからにする。
はい。
After appearing in this horrible state, he had said not to tell Rosa. That could only mean something very disquieting. An eerie impatience rose to their faces.
さあ皆さん、急いで運びましょう。早く。
I was really not expecting this. Kanon's wound was unbelievably deep. And judging from Nanjo's pale face, it was almost a miracle that he was still conscious.
これはひどい。何か槍のようなもので刺されたようです。肺まで届いてなければなんとか持つかも。
This is the first time Nanjo might actually be of any help. No offense.
Yeah,
most of the time people are already dead.
とにかく止血を。
Which isn't exactly his fault, but it just paints a certain image.
Sure.
No matter how much Nanjo tried to wipe off that gushing deep red blood, he couldn't wipe it. He couldn't wipe it all away. And each time, the wound was aggravated, causing Kanon to cry in agony. What is he doing?
Making things worse.
What is he... I think it's time to revoke his medical license.
That's enough out of you, old man.
Can we get one of those signature websites? Together, we can do it.
Petition to remove Nanjo Sensei's medical license.
What is he doing?
ンくん、しっかりして、しっかりして。
南條先生、火炎のタオルです。なんてむごい。
容体はどうですか？
本音を言うと生きているのが信じられん深手だ。
Well, that's the kicker. He's not.
Is he in fact alive?
刺されどころが幸運だったのかもしれん。だが出血がひどすぎる。輸血が必要だが明日まで無理だ。
ローザ様が僕たちを。喋らないで、カノンくん。傷口が開いちゃう。
Oh, Scroning! So good to see you again. Hey, yo, buddy. Thank you for coming.
ローザ様がやってきて。僕は
なんですって。
ローザ様が。
Oh, yep. Saying basically that Rosa killed Jessica now.
Discord attempting to be sown.
そんなことって。
Oh no.
間違いないのか？
はい、間違いなくローザ様でした。
I'd believe him. She has been going kind of not so crazy lately.
Yeah.
さあ、もう喋らないで。熊沢さん、もう一つの救急箱を取ってください。
Ooh.
源氏さん、ローザ様がなんてことはあり得るのでしょうか。
わからん。
Disregarding Nanjo and Kumasawa, who were struggling hard and stained with blood as they tried to stop the bleeding, Genji and Goda faced each other. Because of what Kanon had said was because if what Kanon said
It's your tongue.
It's fine. I'm fine. I can read sometimes. Because if what Kanon had said was the truth, Rosa was the culprit who killed Jessica. There, nailed it.
ローザめ、よくもお嬢様を殺してやる。
Normal Kanon. Not
Kanon
a demon.
behavior.
Not a demon disguised as Kanon.
Yeah.
Kanon screamed even more hatefully. His hate-filled voice made it seem like he was seeing Jessica being harmed right before his eyes.
確かにローザ様がお嬢様を殺す理由はあるかもしれない。後ろ宮家が全滅すれば遺産は全てローザ様のもの。
Very normal Kanon here, the hearts on sleeve twink servant, yep.
だとしたらバトラ様やジョージ様も危険なのでは。ローザ様は銃を持っている上に今客間には彼らしかいない。
Like, this really just looks like such an obvious ploy at this point.
源氏さん、これはかなりまずいことでは。
Shannon suddenly ran out into the corridor. Her expression was complex and tragic, as though she didn't know what to believe. Shannon ran. To where? The inside of the mansion had been scrupulously cleaned, so it probably wouldn't be easy to find. She might find it if she searched the rose garden, but she would probably lose it all in this wind and rain. Thank you so much for the follow! Genjin. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy your stay. I saw a really silly short, a YouTube short earlier that was basically like a recreation. It was named something like a streamer that is only nice to like partners on Twitch, to like those with the partner badge in the chat, and like half ignoring or like being pretty indifferent to the rest of the chat. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I kept thinking about it.
Silliness.
Yeah. I more or less remember like everyone who comes to my chat.
Really good job of that.
Hehehe. I want everyone to feel welcome.
Of course.
If she went there, she might be able to find it. What is she looking for, huh?
Indeed.
Shannon ran downstairs to find that in the underground boiler room. Did some medicine take effect at the brink of death? Or had Kanon finally stopped even feeling pain? Wah! Thank you for poking my cheek. Hehehe. Not beating the sleepy allegations today. Oh, you are.
Never.
Yeah, Sleepy Girl Club. One of these days, I'm gonna make a t-shirt design for us, Aaron.
Your club.
It's very welcoming here. I'm so glad to hear it. Heck yeah. Nanjo apparently didn't think of this as that great of a trend and didn't let his eyes off Kanon for a second. It's like obviously there's this like glamour of bigger streams and being noticed by a bigger streamer, but I cannot stress enough how much easier it is to keep up with a smaller chat. It's just so much more personal.
Every time I see a clip of some big streamer and I just see their chat window like flying,
yeah,
it gives me anxiety just to even look at it. I'm like,
so
how?
fast. Kumasawa firmly gripped Kanon's hand and kept encouraging him so that the willpower keeping him alive didn't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep, you're gonna die. Genji and Goda seemed bewildered at the truth that Kanon had risked his life to deliver.
ローザ様の銃は確か4発か5発の弾が込められたはずだ。
決して少ない数ではないですね。でもあの銃は弾の装填に結構な慣れが必要だったはず。
I only figured because Charlie told me that Sam and Dean Winchester are called that because it's a gun.
It is indeed a type of gun.
And also, what was it? Samuel Colt?
Yep.
Yeah, also a thing I thought about.
Yep. Also a gun.
In the show.
Yeah.
Chekhov's Mystery Brothers.
一発目は撃たせてしまうかもしれませんが、みんなで襲いかかれば次を撃たせずに銃を奪い取れるかも。
I only watched Supernatural with Charlie. I absolutely cannot wait until Charlie's back so we can resume watching. I need my dose of Supernatural.
この島には
You need your
医者
daily
はいても
supernatural
薬は
fix.
なく病院もない。撃たれどころが悪ければ死ぬぞ。
それは分かっていますが、それより早く行動を起こさないとまた次の事件が起こる可能性も。私たちはローザ様にうまく追い出された気がします。今頃ジョージ様やバトラ様が殺されている可能性も。
そんな危険な相手なら 無理に刺激しない方がいいんじゃありませんか?
Yeah, something bringing a knife to a gunfight and all. I don't think it would be very wise to confront Rosa, even if it wasn't true.
Yeah, no, you probably still should not provoke her.
She's pretty dead serious right now.
しかし明日までは長い。どんな手を打ってくるか想像もつきませんよ。源氏さん、こちらから仕掛けるべきです。せめて10歳理由をこじつけて奪えばなんとかなるかも。
Thank you so much for lurking. How do I read your name? Segius? I'm really glad you like my model. Welcome to the stream. Nice to meet you.
弾は4、5発じゃありませんか。ということは私たち全員を殺すには足りないということです。うかつに刺激しなければきっとローザ様もむやみには。あいつは言ったよ。
Oh, doubling down?
僕たちを皆殺しにすると言った。
Fake, lying liar who lies. Have you considered that this Kanon is a lying liar who lies?
Who lies?
Kanon, who they thought had been sleeping quietly, suddenly started talking brightly. Almost like he had been awake the whole time and had suddenly opened his mouth. He looked firm and steady, and Nanju was slightly relieved, but thinking of the deepness of that wound, he just couldn't wipe away a certain creepy feeling. Creepy crawlies. Would you like to take over?
Sure. He knew because he was a doctor.
Me when I'm a doctor. Bro is a doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not making any sense.
That's okay. It wouldn't have been unexpected if Kanon had lost consciousness after losing so much blood. And yet somehow he had preserved his awareness so clearly. Was it youth? No.
No.
Or was it tenacity? No, it's not that either. It's magic. Sometimes the power of human life surpassed common knowledge.
I remember, did Beato, like, take Kanon with her?
She disappeared his body. She made his body vanish. Yeah.
So there, like, totally is a possibility that this is just, like, a meat puppet. Or something.
When they had stopped the bleeding, Nanjo had groped around a bit inside the bleeding hole with tweezers. You just groped around in there for a little bit. Just stuck your tweezers in there. To make sure that there were no foreign objects inside the affected area.
Like the tweezers.
Like, you put one right in there!
We need to stop this man!
Sign the petition, please!
He can't keep getting away with it.
Getting away with this. And the great depth of the wound had surprised him. The wound had certainly reached as far as his lungs. And yet... No, on the other hand, the fact that he is alive is fortunate. But Kanon had spoken clearly. He had hatefully said that the one named Rosa had created this wound and was repeating curses and enraged words.
I は親方様の財産を独り占めするために台風が過ぎ去るまでにどんな手を使ってでも皆殺しにする気なんだ。
Red eyes, huh?
They weren't that way the last time we saw him.
Nanja playing the board game of Operation on Kano. Yeah, with plastic tweezers.
くそ、なんて人だ。源氏さん、どうしましょう。
Gotta just like immediately believe in it, no questioning.
Like no preamble, just like damn, that's crazy.
私たちにも何か武器がいるのでは。
にわかには信じられん。王座様がそのようなことを。
源氏様、信じる信じないじゃない。あいつが僕にそう言ったんですよ。この僕が聞いたんです。どうして信じてくれないんですか？
I can name like 10 reasons.
Like you're giving off a lot of really suspicious vibes, Kanon.
起きないで。傷に触ります。
Kanon sat up on the bed speaking to Genji, who made no effort to believe Kanon's story.
あいつは僕たちを必ず全員殺す。
This is not how people who are like near death from blood loss are talking like.
Nope.
もうきっと客間の方々も殺されているに違いありません。
Welcome back, love.
僕らが先に殺さなければ必ず僕らが先に殺される。僕が先に殺されたようにみんなも先に殺される。
In this world, it's kill or be killed.
殺さなきゃ殺さ
Flowy moment.
Literally? On
Truly.
God? For real? Just like that?
Just like that.
I'm a prophet.
You called it.
殺さなきゃ殺される。殺さなきゃ殺される。
カノンさん、あんた本当に痛くないのか。
ああ、これですか。
Damn, Kanon spitting. Spitting blood.
大した傷じゃありません。
大した傷じゃないどころか、あんたは。
Like, it's one thing if Kanon appeared, like, in their kitchen, told the thing, and then immediately died. Like, that's what I was expecting. The fact that
But
all
he's
of this is happening is like it should be giant alarm bells ringing right now.
And like nobody should be taking what he says at face value. Everybody should be like,
there is
What
no
the
way
hell?
in hell.
本当に大したことありません。こんなのもう全然痛くないし、本当に大した傷じゃない。
said that, he began to untie the bandages which had been painstakingly wrapped.
But what is the reason? Like, what is the end game here? Why? There's gotta be something, right?
The gruesome hole in his chest was immediately exposed.
カノンさん、そんなことをしてはダメですよ。早く横になって。
大丈夫ですって。ほら、ね？大した傷じゃないでしょ。
Kanon showed off his gaping wound, which was still slowly spitting out foamy blood.
Just a see-through hole in his chest.
Everyone averted their eyes reflexively.
ほら、全然大した傷じゃないです。
やめなさい。傷をいじってはいけません。
Freako. He freaked.
ほら、
He's on that freak shit.
全然深い傷じゃないんです。
Horror Kanon.
ほら、ほら。
Stop it! hate those
So
sounds.
gross. Kanon held up 2 fingers, showed them to everyone, and slowly started to stick them into the gruesome wound right in the center of his chest.
This game should be worse at sound design.
Right? Like, being so good at it.
Stop it.
Plunging, slimy, squishy, wet. The finger went in deep to the base. This part is so gross.
Me too, Kumasawa, me too.
Kanon-san! Yamete! Yamete!
And this reminds me of the iconic quote that's like, I'm fine, they just said it was internal bleeding. That's where blood is supposed to be.
What's supposed to be?
Kanon be like,
Finger was completely sticking into his chest, up to its base. And then he slowly pulled it out in exactly the same way.
okay. Bruh.
The fingers he pulled out were stained a sticky, solid, deep red color, and there was even a thread hanging. God! Yukishi, stop!
Gross.
So gross!
全然大した傷じゃ。
What, is it just bad door?
And the door was opened vigorously and Shannon appeared.
Kanon blood fetish. Yeah, I've been thinking. Kanon blood play.
No! Even after she saw Kanon stained with fresh blood, her impregnable expression didn't falter.
I'm really glad that she did not witness everything that just happened.
Seriously.
I wonder what she brought, though. Could it
What
be
indeed?
that, the thing that Beato gave her or something? The one that
something-
she gave Kanon later?
It was something she was worried would be blown away in the wind and rain outside. So it must be something fragile.
Rose? I don't know.
やあ姉さんどこへ行っていたの僕が既得だというのに
ボイラー室に行ってきたの。
Oh?
探し物があって。それより確かめたいの。あなたは本当にカノン君。
She
Shannon figured it out
knows.
right away. Right away. She was like,
knows. She bolted there.
It's only natural. Everyone believed he was Kanon. So they couldn't understand the meaning of Shannon's question. When they looked, they noticed that Shannon was holding a handkerchief in her hand.
Handkerchief.
It was filthy and looked like it had wiped up some trash or dust. And while holding that, she approached Kanon, drew closer to his feet.
なんだいそれは
Get his ass, Shannon!
Get him!
雲の巣を拭き取ったハンカチよ。
なんでそんなもの
カノン君なら平気だろうけど、もしあなたにとって雲が天敵だったなら嫌うかなって思って。
Butterflies? Because they're made of butterflies? Like all of Beato's magic? Oh, this is so interesting. I love this. So she remembered a spider web.
やだな僕がどうして雲を切る
ごめん、試すね。
シャノンさん
Meow, meow, meow.
Shannon brought that handkerchief close to Kanon's thigh. Something happened in an instant. It happened all at once. The human eye couldn't have followed it. Kanon jumped like a wild goat, fleeing from the thing Shannon was holding. Then, from his arm, some kind of afterglow flashed purple and drew a locus. That arc, which drew 3 beautiful purple loci, traced across the throats of Nanjo and Kumasawa, who had been tending to him.
Wait, did they die?
And in an instant, Nanjo and Kumasawa's throats opened like gaping mouths. No! And from then on, the blood really started spewing out. Well...
Why Kumasawa?
Nobody is safe
Not
on
my
this island
grandma.
tonight. Not my grandma.
Not my grandma. Butterflies killed my grandma, okay?
Purple locust should have traced across Shannon's throat. But Shannon wasn't there. Because Genji, who had been behind her, had wrapped his own arm around Shannon's neck and pulled her back. This all happened in an instant. In the instant Goda tried to think fast in an attempt to understand this scene, the frozen moment in time shattered. Blood was spewing forcefully from Nanjo and Kumasawa's necks, which had been torn open. Kanan jumped and kicked off a peace frame that had been hanging from the wall behind him, springing forward just like a cat and aiming for Shannon's throat again. But Kanan's target once again disappeared from in front of him. Because Genji had pulled Shannon again, and the two of them had fallen onto the ground as though hiding.
いい反射神経だ。この老いぼれの覚が。
ゴダ。
Goda wasn't an idiot either.
I don't know if I agree with the statement. Can we get a source on this one?
Where's the proof? Where's the source
Can
on
we have
that?
a wiki citation on this?
Please. Even if he couldn't fully understand what was going on, he at least realized that if this Kanan wasn't seized, his own life would also be in peril. He sprung at Kanan with his huge body, pushing him up against the wall with his weight and physical strength. Another purple locust was drawn from the tips of the fingers of Kanan's right hand. And when he raised that hand like a sword, aiming at Goda's back, there was a loud thunk. Because Kanan's raised hand had been pinned in the wall. He couldn't tear his palm away from the wall. Sticking out from it was the knife Genji had thrown.
Ooh! Wow!
Okay!
Genji!
Action Genji!
Action Genji!
Under normal circumstances, it should have been surprising to see someone as old as Genji handle a knife so skillfully.
Genji Overwatch!
But in this abnormal space, no one paid it much mind.
源氏様これを
Genji took the handkerchief with the spiderweb stuck to it from Shannon.
This game is like really throwing me into a loop sometimes. The whole spider thing, I could not even think about something like that. I mean, they are magical butterflies. Like, why would I think that they would be so deathly scared of spiders?
Umineko might as well be a roller coaster for all the loops it's going to throw you for.
It really is. Oh my god.
And he approached Kanan, who was pinned to the wall by Goda's massive body and the knife.
やめろそれは近づけるなやめろ
やめろ! Kobayashi Yu, the VA of Kanon, is such a good screamer.
Killing it.
Yeah, that's what Goda is doing.
When Genji pushed the handkerchief up to Kanan's face, there was a sound just like the one you hear when you set meat on a red-hot iron plate. Of
Sizzling.
course, the smell was. Of course, the smell was the same too.
Frying chicken,
Barbecue.
if you know what I mean.
As he was burned and inflamed, festering in filthy red and black, and cried out in his death throes, Kanon's body burst open and scattered.
Ugh.
There. It was almost though as a balloon filled with gold leaf had popped.
Oh, okay. Scattered into butterflies, not like.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not chunks.
Okay.
Not chunks. Just butterflies.
Shish Kanon.
The entire servant room was completely buried under a storm of gold leaf. No, a group of gold butterflies. Those butterflies began to softly fade into nothingness, as though water, no, as though the air itself was evaporating. And afterwards, all that was left was the three of them sitting on their butts, stained with blood.
Wait,
What a way to phrase it!
why did they phrase it like that?
Why did they say it like that, though? However, not everyone was just stained with blood. Some of them were lying on the ground, vomiting blood themselves.
Come on, Sawa.
熊沢南條先生
Do you want to take over?
Sure. A slit so sharp that it looked like it could cut your finger if you touched it opened wide, causing large amounts of blood to keep pouring out.
何だったんだ。いや、今のは。
ゴーダ怪我はないか。
私は大丈夫です。しかし、私何があったんです。
Despite being so confused, understandably, God, he had really good reflexes there.
Yeah, he came in clutch for once.
Yeah.
私はあれを確かにこの手でこの壁に押し付けていたのに、その私が何があったのか理解できない。
However, he was an idiot.
Yeah.
Goda looked at his own hand. The bright red blood left from his scuffle with Kanon definitely remained, and yet Kanon was nowhere to be seen. Because he had disappeared.
Up into butterflies.
He had turned into gold butterflies and scattered. Goda kept screaming alone without a clue about what was going on. Shannon sobbed in front of Nanjo's and Kumasawa's remains, as Genji watched over her, silent as always. Goodness.
Well, that was a lot. That just happened.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to lead to the confrontation with Rosa that they've been setting up, but this is like worse, arguably.
Yeah.
Should Genji get his pay raised after this? I think Genji is entitled to Shiromiya's money after this.
Yeah. Inheritance goes to him.
Yes. The good ending.
一体どういうことなの？ああ、シャノン、無事でよかった。君に何かあったら僕は。
庄司様。
ジョージ君、少し静かにして。あなたたちの目の前で殺人が行われたんでしょ。犯人を見たの？見ないの？
それが何と説明すればいいのか。源氏さん。
私たちに見たものをうまく説明できません。
確かにそれは私たちの目の前で起こりました。私の目の前にいた。だけれどあれは私にもわからないんです。
何を言ってるの？あなたが出会ったのは昨夜から所在不明の魔女ベアトリーチェか、行方不明になっているカノン君かのどちらかしかありえない。男か女か、それだけでも答えられるでしょう。
Well, to be fair, Kanon does have some kind of gender thing going on, so not so clear. if you ask me.
ローザおばさん、少し落ち着けって。目の前で2人やられりゃ誰だって混乱だってする。郷田さん、源氏さん、焦らなくていいぜ。何があったのか順を追って話してくれ。
それが何を私は言えばいいのか。
Dr. Nanjo and Kumasawa-san had been killed. We understood that much. Looks like we're back to Battler POV. And it seemed that it had occurred in front of these people's eyes. It's like, it's not really a pet peeve or anything. I just find it really interesting that the POV changes like a lot in this, but they never really like announce it.
Oh.
Usually it's pretty easy to understand.
Yes, it's usually when it's in first person we're seeing from Battler's perspective because he's the protagonist, and when it's in third person we're not.
It's
and
like
I would just say, keep the fact that there are multiple POVs in mind when it comes to solving the mystery.
I think it just shows how good the writing is because you can pretty easily, usually at least, tell who the person whose POV we're reading is just from the way they're thinking. I mean, it's gotta be even easier in Japanese since there's a lot more nuance in it, but I think like the translation is doing a really, really, really good job as well.
Yeah, the translation is stellar.
They admitted that they had definitely seen the crime with their own eyes. But when asked to explain what they had seen, their mouths went suddenly shut. I could understand why Rosa Oba-san was irritated and flaring up.
シャノ、君は見たのかい？南條先生が襲われるところ。
はい。
僕に教えて。分かることだけでもいい。一体何があったの？
勝手口に来たんです。
そうです。勝手口に誰かがやってきたんです。そして誰だろうと私は扉を開けました。
勝手口に誰か？それは誰？
最後まで言わせてやれ。それから
そいつは血まみれで大怪我をしていました。私たちは使用人室に運び、すぐに南條先生が手当てをしました。だけれど。
Hi Wusky, welcome to the stream. Konniya. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you for coming.
だからそれは誰のことなの？
わからないんです。確かに最初はそうだと思っていました。いや、今でもそうだと思ってるんです。でもあれは一体わからない。
I kind of really enjoy Goda's VA's acting in these scenes. He's doing like really good job.
The whole cast is just so stacked.
Oh, for sure. It's just really always interesting to see characters acting unusual, out of their element.
Yeah.
In a matter Battler again with this shit. In a manner that didn't match his large body, Goda held his head and scratched at it. You a man and have feelings? What is going on here?
Hung up, hold on, I have to look something up. Keep reading, I'll tell you when I have it.
I didn't have a clue whether he was confused because he couldn't remember, or whether he was confused because he had seen something terrifying and couldn't accept it. Horror is incomprehensible to man. And Shannon looked the same way. If she let her guard down, what she had seen just a short while ago would quickly melt away like a daydream, and she wouldn't be able to remember what she saw. That's what she looked like. Only Genji looked composed as usual. The Umineko zone is a highly rattling ride for everyone. No one is safe from the Umineko zone. Yeah, like the Twilight Zone.
I just wanted to. The thing that I was looking up was Badler always goes on about, like, you know, bigness and hugeness, and everybody keeps talking about how much he's grown and how big he is. He is admittedly tall for somebody from a Japanese person's perspective, but he's only 180 centimeters tall, which
pretty decently tall.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's a foot taller than me. I'm only 150 centimeters tall, so quite a bit taller than me. I'm small.
You're small.
Yeah.
I'm 158.
You got a bit of height on me. That's okay. Everybody does.
I'm like always really particular about it because, well, I admittedly like the reputation of being a shorty because I think it's cute. So I think I'm always saying like, oh, my younger sibling, all of my other siblings, I'm a middle child of 5. All of my other siblings are taller than me. But also, I'm glad I'm like just under 160 centimeters because 160 is considered like pretty normal for women where I am. So I'm just like, just didn't get into that tier. So I'm like, heh, shorty. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing for 6 months, Slime. Thank you so much. 3 million kissies. Let me blow you a kissy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Where did I go? Hehe, but yeah, I have special alerts for longer subscriptions. I think they're so cute. Okay. It's okay. You can always lurk, and you can miss as many streams or whatever. I would never say anything. I'm just happy you're here now.
Genji-san.
Like, I know streams are pretty normal part of our lives now. But to be honest, to me, streams will always probably remain this like amazing thing. Like even when I'm watching like big HoloLive streamers, I'm always sitting like, wow, I'm sitting here and I'm seeing this person from across the world in real time. Like this is them. Like this is them thinking. This is them talking. I just think it's so amazing.
Really cool when you stop to think about it.
Yeah, it's like really about appreciating mundane things. Internet is like full of wonder. I know internet is not what it used to be. It's like very a different place than it was like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. But someday we're gonna get it back. Someday internet's gonna be good again and not just a place for advertising. Anyway, I'm just happy I have met so many awesome people, both just thanks to the internet and thanks to streaming.
あなたは見たんでしょう。勝手口に来たのは誰？
はじめ、私たちはその人物がカノンであると信じました。
It was canon, but it wasn't canon, but it was canon, but it wasn't canon, but also it was canon. Hope this helps.
ほら、やっぱり生きていたでしょ。私の推理は正しかった。
My knowledge weighing heavily on me.
後にその認識。はい。
What?
I said my knowledge is weighing heavily on me.
Aaron with secrets incomprehensible to Niya.
その後に起こったことは口では説明できません。南條先生と熊沢を殺し、 そして姿を消しました。その時彼は間違いなくカノンではありませんでした。
It was a demon.
そうなんです。源氏さんの言う通りなんですよ。口ではとても説明できない。
君も同じ意見なのかい？
I think Rosa, like, as happy as she is that they just confirmed that it was Kanon, I think Rosa might still think that they're just conspiring against her.
Pretty paranoid at this point.
Yeah, she's not doing well. I kinda don't think she's gonna live for that much longer, to be honest, with the way she is now.
はい、私も同じことしか申し上げられません。
If we interpreted what they were saying favorably, it meant that Rosa Obasan's conclusion had been correct from the beginning. However, Kanon had appeared from the back door in the kitchen with a serious injury. Then he had been taken to the servant room and cared for. Then something terrifying had happened. Since these people couldn't imagine that Kanon-kun could have pulled it off, they had started to suspect whether that really had been Kanon-kun. Is that how things are? In other words, this means Kanon-kun had appeared. No matter how confused they were, no matter how they muddled their words, that's what it meant in the end. So just as Rosa Obasan's thought, Kanon-kun had used some trick to escape that room while it was locked? A locked room mystery, if I will. No, that doesn't matter anymore. The real problem is that Dr. Nanjo and Kumasawa-san were killed. Rosa Obasan had claimed that Kanon-kun was behind this from the very beginning. It also still, well, I guess they don't have a whole lot of reasons to believe that Kanon thing that Rosa did any of this, but it definitely did sow some discord here.
Oh, or has.
They were just like, they're just really, really confused now. In general. But even so, for some reason, I felt like their awkwardness couldn't be explained just by confusion. What had they seen? Like they said, had they really seen something unexplainable with words? Rosa Obasan, who decided that we wouldn't make any more progress even if we asked any more, concluded her questioning and said that she wanted to check the two bodies. I was also interested in that. Even if these people didn't have a clue what was going on in their confusion, if those of us who hadn't been at the scene calmly looked at the corpses, we might find something. But it was a little surprising that Rosa Obasan was also concerned about the bodies just like I was. Even at this point, I still wanted to expose the culprit and the truth myself if we could find any clues. But Rosa Obasan's should have been different. Hadn't Rosa Obasan's plan given a higher priority to staying safe than to finding the culprit? That is true. She literally was just screaming and crying about everyone staying separate and like locking themselves. Also, let's take a little break. I'm gonna put the words game for you guys. And I'm gonna, yeah, let's take a little break. See you guys in a bit. Kisa Niya. Oh no. Hold on. Did something wrong. I logged in with a wrong Twitch. I gotta pee. Gotta pee. I've been drinking so much water. Everyone's like, drink more water. Nobody talks about peeing so freaking much after. Oh my god, my Twitch is under two-way authorization thing. Helpful, but also so annoying. Okay. Okay.
Kisa Niya. Kisa Niya.
And we are back to Umineko. Hope you enjoyed the break. Let's get back to the gruesome, awful murders. Welcome back. Thank you. This is so cool. It looks like an anime. Yeah, those are stylized after anime eye catches. I'm so glad you like them. I think I have 5 of them, but I am planning on adding more in the future. The future.
Positions, they're so cute.
I couldn't really see why Rosa Obasan would go to all the trouble of leaving our barricade in the parlor because she wanted to check the bodies. Yeah, it does seem very sus. Maybe Rosa was also somehow replaced, and that's why she acting like that. Who's to say?
I don't know. Who's to say?
全員一緒に行動すれば安全よ。マリア、落書き遊びはおしまいになさい。
おお、落書きじゃない。ベアトリーチェの問題を解いてるの。
Nadia is the only one who's treating it seriously here, as always.
Truly the only one picking up on what Beatrice is putting down.
Yeah.
ベアトリーチェの問題？何のことだよ。俺にも。
ローザおばさん、マリアちゃんも連れて行くんですか？
Maria wants to see dead bodies hit the floor. Ooh! Let her see the bodies. She will not care.
She will not.
She would not care. It seemed that George Aniki was against the idea of bringing Maria to the bloody crime scene. But taking into consideration the fact that Maria would be left alone here, it would surely be much safer if we took Maria with us. Maria with popcorn. In the end, it was just Aniki's irresponsible humanism. We decided that all of us, including Maria, would go to the servant room. The bed in the servant room was stained with bright red blood. No, not just the bed. The whole room was covered with a gruesome paint from countless blood stains. The dreadful scene alone was enough to give us an idea of the repulsive sight they had been trying to describe.
おお、マリアも見る。
マリアちゃんは僕と一緒にここで待ってようね。
George Aniki was standing by the entrance, covering Maria's eyes with his back to the room. He probably didn't want to dirty an innocent girl's retinas with the repulsive blood in this room. She would not care.
Like, George, she really wouldn't care.
I appreciate the concern, but this is Maria we're talking about.
Right? She'd just be like,
Yeah, okay, can I go back to watch the TV though?
Right? Like, just don't care.
Didn't ask, don't care, plus you can't read Hebrew, so... That was surely the correct decision. Yeah. I was acting tough right now, so I didn't mind, but for the rest of my life, whenever I see red paint scattered around, I'll probably remember this room and start to vomit. Let me correct my posture. God, my neck hurts. Can't wait to lay down. I'll do my best to sit straight. Even though it's Pride Month, I will try my best.
Gay.
My retinas... Yeah, I'm gonna sit gay. My retinas already had this room burned into them. In other words, it was too late for me. Right after they entered the servant room, Goda-san and Shannon-chan trembled. Did they disappear? Georgia and Maria? We shook, wondering what horrible new situation had arisen to... arisen? Arisen to make them tremble again.
どうした？何事？
Rosalba-san also shuddered, raised her gun high, and searched for whatever it was that had made them shudder. But she couldn't find it. Oh, did the body disappear? It was only natural. They were trembling because they couldn't find it. Oh, yep. There we go. She did that to Kanon, so who's to say she's not gonna pull the same thing with the two of them.
そんなはずないんです。確かにお二人はここに。
おいおいおい、なんだよ、死体がどこかへ歩いてったってのか。そんなわけないだろ。
Although the difference is nobody saw Kanon after he died, and a bunch of people, the three of them saw Kumasawa and Nanjo die.
だってこの使用人室施錠されてたんだろ。
Umineko would be like, locked room mystery.
それを今ゴーダさんが開けて入ったわけじゃないか。ってことはなんだ、ジェシカの部屋と同じってことかよ。また密室の中から消えたってのかよ。そんなバカな。
私にも何のことやらさっぱり。私たちはこの部屋を出るとき確かに鍵をかけて、私こそ何が何やらもうわからないのです。
Oh, I totally forgot. I'm gonna go take ibuprofen for my neck pain. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Should have done that during my break, but I have this weird thing where I associate painkillers with like headache or like period cramps. It always escapes me that it's like for pretty much all pain. I don't know, like muscles, like back pain and neck pain. I don't know. I don't really associate it with painkillers. I guess because it hasn't been that long since I started getting them in my 20s or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go get it. It's raining. I always think about that TikTok that's like, I think it was maybe from the guy that dresses up in all these like different full body costumes. I think it was like worms after God created rain or something. And I was like, it's raining. Hallelujah, it's raining. Amen. Yep. I always think about it, always.
Too funny.
I should get more ibup. Oh, a funny thing about ibuprofen is, yeah, since it's like one of the most generic painkillers in the US, it's what Charlie usually takes. And so in every country it's still called ibuprofen, but I use the locals' language's pronunciation. So recently Charlie joked that every time they go into a new country they learn a new pronunciation for the same thing, for ibuprofen. It's like the first thing they do.
Well, it's important because you need to know where to get ibuprofen. I remember I got sick when I lived in Japan, sick enough that I had to go to the doctor's office, and I think it was norovirus, so it was pretty gross for a while. But after I was at the doctor's office, they were like, here, go to the pharmacy and we'll prescribe you some medicine. And I was like, okay. So they gave me like a powder and a pill, and I took them back home. And when I looked at the pill, I was like, this is just ibuprofen.
Yeah. And in Russian schools, there's this like running joke, like I don't know about now, but from back when I was at school, I know people used to joke constantly that if you go to a nurse's office, like no matter what ailment you have, a nurse will always prescribe you, what's it, activated charcoal? Charcoal basically like sucks up all the toxins and bacteria, and yeah, like, and it cleanses your body. Yeah, they would do that. They would do that for real. You'll be like, oh, I'm so sick. Like, no matter if you're like for real or just trying to play hooky, you're like, oh, I'm so sick. Can I go home? And they're like, no, here's charcoal. Go back to class.
Oh man.
There was a timid and pitiful smile on Goda-san's face that he definitely wouldn't have let show normally. God, it's just... the way Battler is thinking of Goda is so weird to me, because like obviously you and I, we know that Goda is this like pathetic, self-obsessed loser. And like, it seems like Battler, the only thing he can think about is that he's like a big man. Like, what?
二人の死体が消えた。しかも鍵をかけたのに消えた。仮にカノン君が犯人だとしても、カノン君はマスターキーをもう持ってないはず。
違います。カノン君は犯人じゃありません。
How do master keys work? Like, it's obviously not the first time I hear of something like this, but I keep thinking about it every time they mention. How does that even work?
I don't know the mechanics behind it. It always seems kind of mysterious to me. My work key is a master key, so it can open my office, but it can also open all of the professors' offices and labs and all of our classrooms, because if they accidentally lock themselves out, somebody has to be able to let them in. And they could call the public safety department, but I'm closer.
It's quicker.
So, yes, so I do have a master key.
It makes sense. Like, they probably are like similar enough in shape, but also different, but...
I've never been able to figure it out.
I wanna Google it. How do
master keys work?
Let's see. Master key systems use cylinder locks, which can be accessed as normal by an individual key designed for the lock. However, master key locks also feature additional pins referred to as wafer pin or a master shim, which allows it to not only be accessed by an individual key, but a master keys also. So they have some extra pins.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe they have pictures or something. So interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Sorry, just give me a moment. It's just I'm not gonna be able to think of anything else unless I see.
Until you figure this out.
Unless I know.
Yeah, I get it.
Charlie tells me that I get stuck on particular things like this a lot, apparently. Oh, there's a video. Yeah, it would make sense that a landlord would be able to have a master key like that. Okay, let's, it's a very short video. It's under 2 minutes. So let's just watch it, I guess.
Learn something together.
It's just, I keep thinking about it. How does that work? Let me... Let's learn how master keys work. Window.
Educational portion of the stream.
Yeah, as per usual. I love watching videos. God, I honestly don't really like when streamers' whole content is just watching other people's content. I think it's like very dishonest, but also, man, sometimes I like really get the appeal. Just watching lots of videos. Okay.
Key, but your key for your lock will never open your neighbor's key for their lock. Here's how master keying works. First, I'll just drop some pins into this lock so that we can explain the basics of how a normal lock works. As you know, when the key enters the lock, we will raise the key pins up so that the top of the key pin and the bottom of the driver pin sit together at the shear line. But what happens if we add another piece of metal between the key pin and the driver pin? Now our current key works, but so does this key, breaking between the top of the master wafer and the driver pin. Now let's extrapolate that out and add master wafers between every pin in the lock. Now any number of keys will work in the lock. Here's one just for an example. You can see that 3 of the master wafers are breaking at their top, and 2 of the master wafers are breaking at the bottom. But the clearest way to think about this is to simply do the math. Even in a 5-pin lock, with just 1 master wafer per chamber, that's 2 possible shear lines per chamber, so 2 to the 5th. That's 32 possible keys.
That is a lot of combinations.
32 possible shear lines, and 32 possible ways to pick this lock. And that's the most important takeaway, that master keying inherently weakens the security of your system.
Oh, so, Master King's actually security.
So when it comes to making
hazard. Very interesting. I can't say I completely understood it, but yeah, I did like the visual of it. Basically,
that was definitely interesting.
It goes into a hole, but also it can go into a deeper hole.
Different hole.
Okay, let's call this case closed.
We've solved it.
We connected the dots.
We connected them.
I'm probably gonna read up on it more thoroughly later. Okay. Let's unmute Umineko. Unmute on Umi.
Oh.
僕はシャノンを信じるよ。
George be like, I believe Shannon. No way!
Could have
カ
seen
ノン
that
君は犯人
coming.
なんかじゃない。
Nobody could see this coming.
きっとこれは彼によく似た何者かの仕業なんだ。
It was cosplay.
いえ、
It was wicked cosplay.
カノン君はマスターキーを手に入れられたわよ。だって彼のマスターキーはジェシカちゃんの遺体のポケットから見つかった。そしてその鍵は誰が手に入れた？
そうだ。南條先生が。
That's right. back then, it definitely had been Dr. Nunjo who searched through Jessica's clothes and found the master key. So if someone had the opportunity to search Dr. Nunjo's corpse, it would have been easy for them to take the master key back. Oh, that is pretty scary. Like, we know it's just Beatrice playing magic, but the thought is quite scary for sure. That someone, the murderer would have the master key now. So it's really, no use to lock up anymore?
Keep you safe.
Rosa Obasan searched under the bed and in the locker. By now, I also understood what that meant. If you assumed that there were two culprits, it could be easily explained. The first person was Kanon-kun, or maybe an imposter that looked like him. He had finished off Dr. Nunjo and ran off somewhere. The second person was probably the 19th person, Beatrice, whose location was unknown. The person had hidden under the bed in the servant room beforehand, and while Dr. Nunjo's body had been enshrined here, that person had waited for Genji-san and the rest to leave. Then later, they had crawled out, taken the master key back from Dr. Nunjo's pocket, and carried the two corpses away for some reason. This is like so many... This is such mental gymnastics right here. If they had unlocked the door with the master key, this closed room would be created. Beato appears.
ジェシカの部屋の推理を前提になかなか素早く組み立ててきたものよ。
Welcome back, Queen.
その方法なら魔法でなくても密室は作り出せよう。まずは及第点というところか。しかし実に面白いが、お前の言う方法で犯人がマスターキーを取り返したなら、その犯人はジェシカの遺体から南條が回収したことを知っていたことになる。
言われなくても分かってるぜ。
So it would have to be someone who was in the room when they were looking at Jessica's dead body, I guess.
あの時、あの場にいた人物以外知り得ない情報だって言いてんだろ。この第三の密室があっさり破られちまったもんで、そういう手で俺に闇を言うしかねえんだろ。同じネタの繰り返しは芸がないぜ。
You said it. Would you like to take over?
I was bluffing. That move of the witches hurt bad. I realized I was cracking under the thing I wanted to deny the most. This person's trying to close in on me from two directions. On the one hand, there's the frontal attack, where she tries to force me to believe there's a witch using closed room tricks that only a witch could do.
Trying to sandwich him. Sandwich.
Sandwich! Ah! And on the other hand, there's the rear attack, where she tries to lure me into thinking it would be better if there was a witch by strengthening my suspicions of those close to me. In the first closed room, the chapel, she had used the frontal attack, but it hadn't worked on me. So by the second closed room, and now in the third closed room, she was definitely changing the direction of her attack. However, the fact that she was changing the direction of her attack also proved that my resistance was working a little. And she had surely given up on the frontal attack because she clearly couldn't win with it. I tried to force myself to accept my own position by thinking that. But it seemed the witch had seen through these thoughts of mine long ago.
成功法は書かぬ。絡めては成功法と同時に進めてこそ意味がある。絡めてのみに出するは手段が目的となった時に起こる愚策に過ぎぬぞ。
そうですかい。
Smug battler? Got some sort of plan here?
じゃあお得意の赤で何者かが使用人室に隠れていたを復唱してもらおうじゃないか。
You tell her, battler.
その必要はない。お前の推理の前提は今から崩れる。
Oh?
お
Oh? So true, me too.
拒否かよ。やっぱり誰かが隠れていたんだな。
ローザが今からお前の前提を崩す。まあ耳を傾けてみよう。
Rosa about to ruin everything
信
again.
じてくださいローザ様。確かにここに2人の遺体を安置したんです。この床の真っ赤な血は彼らのものなのです。
She's just gonna say that they all killed Kumasawa and Nanjo, isn't she?
Began to search through various objects around the room, her back to Goro-san as he cried out in supplication. Eventually, she found something, and for a while stopped moving.
ローザ様、私たちは断じて嘘などついては。間違いなく2人の遺体はここにあったんです。
静かに。死体を隠した本人は死体はよそに持ち去ったと告白しているわ。これでね。
Put them a single sheet of paper over her shoulder.
What the hell?
それは一体まさか礼拝堂にあったのと同じ紋章入りの封筒の手紙。
ええ、そうよ。ここに堂々と置いてあったわ。読むわね。後ろ宮家の皆様、黄金の碑文の謎解きはいよいよ佳境に入りましたでしょうか。皆さんに私を止めることができる唯一の方法が碑文の謎を解くことなのです。それ以外のいかなる方法をもってしても私と儀式を止めることはできません。くれぐれも皆さんの目的をお間違いなきようよろしくお願い申し上げます。
Oh my god, Nightmare Bull! It's been so long! Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome, welcome. So good to see you. I missed you.
私を探そうとも無駄。私から逃れようとも無駄。私を否定しようとも無駄なのです。
無駄無駄無駄無駄。
黄金のベアトリーチェ。追伸。
I am playing Umineko When They Cry, a visual novel, a murder mystery, visual novel. Yeah.
二人の遺体を儀式にお借りします。後ほどご返却いたしますのでご容赦をお願いいたします。あとこの鍵は皆様のものですのでご返却いたします。
Aloud, the contents of the envelope lay exposed on the palm of her hand. There were 2 master keys. The master key that Nanjo had found in Jessica's pocket, which had originally been Kanon's, and Kumasawa's master key.
The question is, who is doing the crying? The seagulls.
We all are.
Oh. Thank you for redeeming long hair cryptive. Isn't it such a look with the new bangs? Very chuny.
Chuny.
なんだとってことはどういうことだよ。
Oh, hey, Citri, я так рада тебя видеть. Спасибо, что пришел. Oh, welcome to my boobs.
ふざけんなよ、またかよ。 またマスターキーを持ってる使用人しか歌
わらわは赤では言ってはおらぬぞ。彼らがこの部屋に施錠をして去った時、この部屋に何者かが隠れていた可能性を否定してはおらぬぞ。
Если у меня автомод или только модеры? Что такое автомод? Это что-то встроенное в Твиче?
ベッドの下にでも隠れれば死体をどこかへ運び出すのはできないことじゃない。しかしそれじゃ施錠ができない。わざわざ手に入れたマスターキーをここへ置いてっちまってる。
Aha, so the key was left right here in this letter.
そうだ、忘れてた。この部屋の本来の鍵である使用人室の鍵はどうなっている？
Oh yeah, they do still have regular keys. Oh, they say hi to you too, Aaron. Citri says hi.
Tree, nice to see you.
それなら使用人室の奥のキーボックスに収められているぞ。
How would I say hello in Russian?
Привет.
Привет.
Yay.
使用人室の鍵は数本ある。
Yay.
その全てがキーボックスに収められている。
ってことはジェシカの部屋の鍵の時と状況は何も変わらないってことか。使用人も便利なマスターキーがあれば不要な鍵はわざわざ持ち歩かないもんな。キーボックスにしまわれっぱなしになってるのも納得だぜ。
その他の条件も何も変わらぬ。出入りは唯一の扉と唯一の窓から以外は不可能。故に隠し扉などの不正規な出入り手段は否定される。喜べ名探偵ども。そしてそれらはいずれも施錠されていた。扉も窓も施錠時にはいかなる出入りも許さない。
Can we get some actual solving already?
つまり施錠を維持したまま扉を外す、隙間を作ってすり抜けるなどなどが通用しないという
Yeah,
こ
this is
と
so
だ。
crazy. Oh my god, hi Gwenny! So nice to see you! Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you. Little strawberry creature baby.
当然だが、扉の開錠は使用人室の鍵とマスターキー以外は不可能。毎回これを読み上げるのも面倒だの。
Gwenny and I are still cooking our cover. I'm so excited.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
今度これをまとめて一言に略す言葉でも考えよう。
だがこの部屋に誰かが隠れていたことは復唱できねえだろ。しかしそれだけでは密室の扉が破れない。ああ、クソクソ！ダメだダメだ、全然ダメだ。
全然ダメだ。
全然ダメだ。
He
全
said
然ダメ
it.
だぜ。
お得意のチェス盤をひっくり返すとやらはどうした？
Let's go! We got one!
Let's go! Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's turn that chessboard around, guys. Here comes. Let me open this thing. Hey. Let's turn that chessboard. Yay! Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
自慢の陳説をぜひ披露してみよう。
チェス盤をひっくり返す。
This counts. This counts. We got another one.
Two in a
row. Got another one. Oh, thank you so much for the pats. Большое спасибо, что погладили меня. Yay! Here comes another one. Hey! God, it's so satisfying when it does happen.
俺が犯人ならどうする？死体をどこかへ運び出す。手紙を残す。内側から鍵を閉める。 ここから何かの方法で部屋を脱出すればいいんだ。くそ、そんな方法はあるのか。
Do you like my new bangs, Gwenny? Very emo, very chic.
扉と窓以外からは外に出られないと赤で言われちまってる。
Very chuny chic. Thank you. Very cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like him.
Oh.
Did Battler cook something?
He's always cooking. At that moment, I got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That's right. Carry the corpses, leave the letter. And not relying on a hidden door. In other words, not even able to escape.
He's not just gonna say that the culprit is still there, is he?
That's it. This isn't a question, it's an answer.
ベアト、復唱要求の前にお前の言う隠し扉の定義を確認したい。
何を思いついたやら。よかろう。説明。隠し扉とは知らぬ人間が認識できぬ出入り口のことであろうが。
Do they have like air vents, or is it too old for that? The mansion.
そんなこと子供でも知っておろう。
つまり部屋の外に出られなかったらそれは隠し扉じゃないってことだよな。
Huh? What does this guy get into?
Battler, what are you cooking?
What are you cooking, Battler? What's the name of the dish? If you can't get outside the room with it, it isn't a hidden, like a, what's it called? A closet?
Like a hidey hole of some sort, because you wouldn't be getting out of the room.
Crawl into some tiny, but
crawl space.
Isn't that the same as hiding in the room? Wouldn't they still be there somehow?
そうきたか。
俺は犯人は密室から抜け出したものだとばかり思っていた。違うんだ。犯人だって密室から脱出できなかったんだ。
Battler be like, the culprit is in my walls.
だから隠れてやり過ごそうとした。
Closed room. I had used this theory to reason that Kanon-kun might have done this.
Huh?
I'd given up that reasoning when I had been told Kanon-kun was killed in red. And next, I had guessed that there had been 3 people and that it was possible that they had escaped through a hidden door. And then, for the first time, the claim had been made in red that no hidden doors exist. And what I'd learned just now. These hidden doors the witch was talking about referred to things that made it possible to get into or out of the room. In other words, things that didn't permit entry or exit to the outside and also wouldn't be noticed by people who didn't know about them wouldn't fall under the definition of hidden door.
So it could just be an adjacent room that did not have like any doors to the outside or something?
I think what he's ultimately getting at here is that somebody may have hidden until they came in and checked the room and left, and then they had left.
Yeah,
so it looked like a closed room to them.
Like a storeroom?
Yeah, like a storage room or a closet or like some sort of like
room.
Yeah, hidden compartment that they could hide in. There you go. In other words, if there were, for example, sudden like a hidden shelf or a secret closet, they wouldn't be defined as hidden doors.
I see.
In other words, the third person in Jessica's room was hiding here waiting for us to pass by. Heh, how pathetic. Just a little playing around with words. Looks like even this third closed room and the servant room will be handled by this method. Now, regardless of whether or not you think Battler is onto something, playing around with words is something to keep in mind.
Oh. I mean, yeah, they are. Beatrice is trying to outsmart him by leaving out details.
And using, like, you know, exact words, things like that.
Vague descriptions.
If there's a hidden shelf... Yeah. If there's a hidden shelf under the bed or anything like that, that would be enough. The culprit's hiding somewhere, waiting for us to leave.
I think this is... Yeah, it is definitely, like, dirty because there should be a difference between a hidden door and a hidden passage.
Absolutely.
Like, those are very different things.
Those are two distinct things. The culprit is also trapped in the closed room, even now.
To this
Which
day.
means, at this very moment...
Right now!
Right now!
Right now!
The culprit is still hiding in the servant room, holding their breath. And that means... What the hell? Even though I was tortured with closed rooms 3 times, in this very moment, we've actually gotten the culprit in checkmate.
Checkmate!
Let's go!
ようやく見えてきたぜ。くらえ、ベアト！不祥要求！この部屋には、俺たち以外の誰もいない。
And is the culprit in the room with us right now?
俺たちってのは、俺、ジョージの兄貴、マリア、ローザおばさん、ゲンジさん、ゴーダさん、シャノンちゃんのことだぜ。どうだ？言えねえだろ。
So true, bestie.
痛えとこ疲れただろ。拒否なら拒否と言いやがれ。次行くぜ。気象要求。
I don't know how they're hiding in this room. But if that's a fact, then this also resolves the second closed room, Jessica's room, at the same time. I finally caught her by the tail.
Hi there, Bag! Thank you for coming! Welcome, welcome. Enjoy your stay.
I can explain everything. Witches don't exist. I don't have to doubt anyone. Alright, starting now. I'll turn it over.
Does this count? I think
Click and see if he says it.
I think it is, like, pretty
Pretty
obvious.
unambiguous. Yeah.
I will count it. Because
We'll count it.
I love to spin the Chaz board. Let's spin the Chaz board. Let's go.
The next thing I'll request you repeat is...
Next thing you're gonna say is...
この部屋にはお前たち以外は存在しない。お前たちの定義とは、バトラー、ジョージ、マリア、ローザ、ゲンジ、ゴーダ、シャノンのことを指す。ジェシカの部屋に話を戻す。
ワインブーム。
ジェシカの死体発見時、ジェシカの部屋にいたのは
No hidden room?
バトラー、ジョージ、マリア、ローザ、ゲンジ、ゴーダ、シャノン、熊沢、南條のみだった。おっと、死体のジェシカももちろん含む。よって、ジェシカの部屋の件、そしてこの使用人室の件の両方について、そなたが認識していた以外の人間は存在しない。
No culprit?
誰も隠れていない。さらによ、扉は鍵を使用せずに外から施錠する方法は存在しない。
No methods?
窓については外からはいかなる方法でも施錠する方法は存在しない。
No window? I mean, why one boom doesn't work?
ついでによ、 そなたは無能だ。
Iconic Umineko moment.
And let me also say this. Joe Mama! She really said it.
Her face! there's so much art of Beato saying you are incompetent. So much art.
Yes! Oh, she like so owned him.
Just demolished right in front of us.
Why is Ihihi in red? It's true.
True.
バカ野郎。それじゃ本当に密室じゃねえかよ。
Butler, get up. You can't lose like this.
せっかく思いついたのに。お前が隠れていたんなら全て説明がついたのに。トリックを打ち破れたと思ったってのに。くそ。
Oh, Butler.
Butler, you gotta try harder, bud. Come on.
He's crying.
It's useless, it's useless, it's useless, it's all useless!
Huh?
For a second I thought I'd had it! It was all useless! Beatrice, you bastard! You spoke in riddles by playing around with words and skillfully using the red, and you probably saw through me, realizing that you could skillfully trick me! So when I thought I'd seen a light in the darkness, it disappeared, it just disappeared, swallowed up by a blood-red sea!
Oh, wonderful.
Red, 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 red! The best color.
The best color.
You should be grateful. No one is hiding. And there's no hidden door, no way to trick the door or the window while they're locked. Have you just proven that it's all impossible?
Despair.
Has the devil's proof been fulfilled with a frontal attack? Impossible. This is impossible.
どうしたのだ後ろ宮バトラー。
後ろ宮バトラー。She said no human. Is it not human? Did she? Didn't she just say nobody? Let me...
No one exists in this room except your group. Your group refers to these people.
No one exists.
"魔女を否定する気で満々だったじゃない?そんなところで這いつくばって悔し涙を絞り出してどうしたんだ?ああ、それはとっても素敵な方法。わらわを笑い転げさせて笑い涙の海で溺れ殺してやろうというのは確かに素敵。実はそうなんだろう。わらわを笑って笑って笑い殺してやろうって手なんだろう。
Who are you calling cute?
後ろ宮
バトラー。
何か魔法だ。魔女なんて絶対に否定してやる。
なあ。
お前なんて絶対に信じない。魔法の力でみんなを面白半分にいじめ殺して絶対に認めね
え。なあバトラー、いじめすぎて悪かった。
She's not actually sorry.
She's not at all.
Just so you know. Just so it's clear.
わらわ側からチェス盤をひっくり返してやるぞ。
Beato!
Another
Beato
one?
said
Another
it.
one?
Oh, we are so winning today.
So many.
This is like a chess spinning party in here. Whoop whoop. Let's spin that bitch. Oh.
お前に代わってお前側の最善手を教えてやるよ。聞きたい？
ふざけんな。聞きたくねえ聞きたくね
え。ジェシカの部屋の件。
Mayutaka, he is here.
そなたは実に良いところをついていたのだぞ。隠れてやり過ごそうとした。これは実にいい着眼だった。だがなぜそれをカノンと19人目のわらわにしか考えなかった？そうか、隠れてやり過ごすの、隠れてが邪魔だったから考えが至らなかったか。ほーら、もうわかるだろう。
She's so delightful when she's so smug.
She's so good.
ジェシカだよ。ジェシカ。
Huh? I'm gonna take over.
Go for it.
Let me drink some water. If Jessica were the culprit, a farce like this could be easily constructed. She killed Kanon-kun and carried him off somewhere. Then she played dead and let us walk by. They did confirm she was dead though. Huh? But that's ridiculous. Dr. Nanju had definitely checked that she was dead. So was Dr. Nanju an accomplice too? That's wrong. それは違うよ。I had also made sure that Jessica was really dead. Of course, I'd never performed an examination of a corpse before, but she was definitely dead. Yeah, it's not that hard to check pulse or breathing. I think she was dead. No, that's probably surely definitely what I thought, but certainly... Wait, she was dead. She was dead.
ジェシカもグルなのよ。そして検視をした南條もグル。
Thank you so much for the follow, Juwoo. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay.
ならば第三の密室など茶番だろうが。
Yeah, then it's simple. Dr. Nanju was an accomplice, so in other words, he was on the culprit's side. In other words, so he was never killed in the first place? We only thought the body disappeared because he had been killed, but he wasn't in the servant room in the first place? Then is Kumasawa Bachan, who disappeared with him, also an accomplice? He's like super spiraling right now.
Spiraling so bad.
He's so spiraling. The servants who had prepared the story beforehand, Genji-san and Goda-san and even Shannon-chan were accomplices. Then the one who stole the key from Maria's handbag was Jessica. No, it's also possible it was George Aniki. After all, if Shannon-chan was on the culprit's side, then George Aniki would automatically be on the culprit's side. Wait a second, just wait a second. They're all wolves. They're all wolves. Not only am I drowning in an ocean of bright red blood, there are packs of wolves clamoring on the banks whose blazing eyes tell me that if I crawl out, they'll eat me. Which way should I die? Will I deny everything and drown in a bright red sea? Will I know the truth and have my whole body chewed to bits by the wolves? It's either one hell or the other. I can't choose.
ひざまずけ。そして永遠の忠誠を誓ってわらわの靴を舐めるがいい。
Why she keeps saying random shit in red? It's always getting me.
わらわを認めれば全ての謎に決着がつく。
Oh, she's twice.
Multiply. There are more of them.
Mitosis.
わらわの力をもってすればどのような密室も生み出せ、そして打ち破れる。
Oh wait, I can do that too. I do that too. You're not the only one, Beato. You're not special.
バトラー、力ある者に屈服する喜びに身を委ねたくはない。そなたはわらわの一番のお気に入りの家具にしてやるよ。
Yeah, sorry, giving Lunia's brain damage.
そなたを愛して愛して灰になるまでわらわの玩具にしてやるよ。
Excuse me? Is this allowed?
You into that freak shit?
Also, you missed Gwenny. Try again. Is this allowed?
Oh, just you wait.
All the knees are loafing. They're so eepy. They're the eepies. Welcome to my bakery. We have loaves.
Oh, Beato. Not that face, Beato.
Triple Beato. King shaming you.
これではっきりしたわ。
Now's probably a good time to end. It's been 3 hours and we sort of got to the end of Beato and Battler arguing for now, I think.
Yes, this would be a good pause point. Yes.
Yes, so let's go ahead and save, and thank you so much for coming. Gwenny, I'm so happy you were able to watch a little bit. Always happy to talk to you. Okay. Thank you so much. Meow. Goodbye. Dasvidaniya. See you later, alligator. Thank you for coming. I had a really good time. Thank you, Aaron, for joining me. Love you, bestie.
Of course. Love you too.
Love forever. Bye.
Love forever. Bye.
Bye bye. Kisa Niya. Kisa Niya.